How are y'all doing, by the way? You and Orym? I mean, I know you've been kind of attached to the hip with Dorian this whole time, so...
I'm just fine. I couldn't sleep very well, but I'm okay.
Yeah, it felt a little empty. I don't know, I guess we'll see. We've been together for months, so it does feel... I don't know, feels like he's still here in a way.
You all normally snuggle up together when you sleep, don't you?
Well, we did when we were on the road, just for saving money and...
Yeah, we would just pile up by a tree and then just kind of kept it up.
Yeah.
You must be lonesome without him.
If you want to share a bed with Imogen and I...
You're more than welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a good snuggle buddy.
I'm actually pretty warm. My bottom half.
Oh, yeah.
You
Pretty
know,
cold, so maybe together.
I could just put my legs...
I'll keep you cool.
It's great. Just have a cuddle pile.
Orym's looking up at the three giant women.
Bit of a handful. I have an idea. I'm gonna take out the sending stone. Is that what it's called? Let's leave him a message. Should we leave Dorian a message?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, he might talk right back at you.
Yeah.
Oh.
It immediately contacts him. That's even more fun.
What do you want to say?
Just make sure he got there safely.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Fern, and Orym, and oh shit, Imogen, and Adna.
Skip the names, skip the names. Go to the message.
We're just seeing if you got there safely, and just how many more is it?
2.
No,
25
just-
words, right?
Yeah.
What are you up
7
to?
more.
We got 7 more.
7 more?
What you guys want to say?
Just letting you know that we miss you.
Yeah, immediately you hear, oh, hi. We just left. Still in the air. Probably a week. So, thanks.
You're welcome.
That's so fun. It's like walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I just said.
They've been gone for like,
Or like
16 hours.
they left
You
this
barely
morning,
got through
didn't they?
customs
Like
at
this
this
morning.
point.
Yeah, that's, pre-dawn this day.
What else is this time?
Well, we just gotta make sure.
Silence the notification.
A familiar feeling, being stuck between desire and responsibility, and the world seemingly pulling you in 2 different directions. I guess literally, if we're in between 2 different continents. Sad but excited. Hopeful but nervous. The last time I was here, we didn't exactly... I don't know if we left it better than we found it, which is, I think, what Dorian's always wanted, in a certain extent. So, definitely trepidatious, but just going with the flow. Yeah. Floating in the breeze. I didn't say it. I did. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Your mind drifts back to Bell's Hells and the people you left behind.
Yeah.
Do you have any experience with our kind? I mean, I see the love
The love?
for the moon.
Oh, yeah.
What's that for?
The ink?
Well, the moon.
The moon.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It's to help me remember my husband.
Oh. And is he not? Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
again, it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, I like it.
Can I ask what his name was?
Yeah. Will. His name was Will. Still miss him. It's been 6 years. Still miss him.
6 years.
Yeah.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
Some days it feels like it was just like yesterday. Some days it feels further away.
Yeah. Time's weird like that.
Yeah. Soup.
Wow, I'm so sorry. You're so young.
So is he. Changed my life, though, for the better.
My goodness.
You know what, though? The time we had was real good. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I most nights miss him, but the time we had was real good.
That's great. Was this back with the air Ashari?
Yep. He died that day.
The attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, this is personal for you. This is all connected to that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fuck.
But it's also my duty. And it was his. All of ours. And, you know, we chose our life with eyes wide open. I haven't talked about him in a long time. Not in months, anyway. She knows.
Who?
Fern.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Dorian? Got it.
Anyway, thanks for talking to me about it.
I want to hear more about the moon sometime and what it meant. I'm figuring out my relationship with it. So,
Well, that's not complicated. I don't mind sharing it. He was half elven and big moon, little moon.
oh God, I love it.
Things are always crazy around you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Around me?
Like in a good way.
Oh.
Like it's crazy, but you take care of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're always with people that like take care of it and you take care of them.
I'm gonna give him a nod and we'll slowly creep over and sort of put my back against the wall by the fire, sort of away from the rest of the group.
Yeah. I know I'm the older brother, and I'm the one that's supposed to lead our people. But I just wanted your advice on what I should do next. I mean, assuming we don't die tomorrow and my debts are settled, I don't feel ready to go home.
If I have to be honest, neither do I.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure if we were needed, someone would call for us.
100%.
We don't necessarily keep the best low profile.
No, we do not. Moore was right. We are not subtle.
You know, I cannot think of a time where we have ever spoken freely like this.
I should apologize for that.
Right. don't think it's your fault. Or mine necessarily. I think it was the way we were raised. I think they kept us at a distance on purpose.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'm gonna apologize because I think when I noticed it, instead of pulling you closer, I let them hold me away from you.
You were so good at your position. Listen, I know my friends have been teasing you. And
Yeah,
I know
observe it.
I have been too, but you are a good heir. You're strong, you're capable, you're loyal. We may not be the best outside of our element, but there is no one better than you when you're in it. But this is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to bring the outside world into our lives more, into the lives of our people. That's all I ever wanted. That's why I left.
In the crook of her knee, everyone's asleep. I'll pull out the sending stone
Okay.
and say, we're leaving Dressar. Heading southeast. Following the Treshy thread further. You've been missed. Hope you're well.
There's a brief pause before you get a little. Hey, sorry, was sleeping. Thanks. Miss you guys too. Shit got kind of crazy here too. Floating bar. I'll tell you later.
I said that I would stay behind and look at the sky for a bit. And really short, Orym also pulls out the sending stone and just quietly on his own says, "Hey friend, missing you here. Could really use your special brand of creative optimism right now. Don't know where you are. Hope you're happy. Bye now."
Response comes pretty quick afterward. Hey, floating bar got a little weird. Took a while to land it. This side of the fam's keeping me busy. Missing you all too. Don't die.
Orym just kind of laughs and tosses the sending stone and catches it.
She's going to go ahead and offhand to echo swap, and
Yep.
What?
all of a sudden she teleports separately from the echo. They both and swap places,
Yep.
Is that like a feature bonus action? Whoa.
and is going to go ahead and action surge.
Oh my
Yep.
Odahan.
You are prone, so that's advantage. That's going to be 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Does Mister get a reaction from the shadow moving?
It doesn't really move, it's a teleport.
And that doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
No,
right?
it's 9 points of slashing damage.
Down.
Okay.
And as it stabs, you see Orym's hand, which was reaching into his belt, and the blue sending stone goes boom, boom.
Oh,
Dude.
Yes, so fucking awful.
Second strike.
Shit.
Auto crit. 2 death saves.
Good night.
Third strike. Auto crit. Orym, please describe to me in your final moment as Orym looks up, barely holding his vision forward, and Odahan pulls the blade up and is about to press it down into his sternum.
There's a really heavy sense of failure. But at the same time, I know I'm gonna see Will and Derek again.
She stops for a second. We've met before.
Yeah.
Orym. The tension has passed, and a calm peace comes over you. There's this shadow, this looming darkness of regret and anxiety gives way to the sounds of the soft breeze of Zephyr through the trees. And you feel the presence you've missed for a bit as you turn from the shadow amongst the various cherry blossom branches and the wind that blows in this kind of soft dreamscape before you. You see Will. Just looking back. And you want nothing more than to stay here. And in that moment of relinquishing to whatever the next life may be, you hear Fern's words echo out from above. The soft dream begins to fade a moment, and you glance up into a shaft of light. And her words call out to you. And you're torn. You look back down to Will, who looks back at you. And as his voice echoes, "You're not done."
I really wish I could stay.
I'll still be here.
Oh, I miss you so bad.
There will be a time. I look forward to it.
Say hi to Derek for me. Say hi to Dad.
I will. And he reaches out and embraces you. Like a hot spring that just envelops you. You feel the warmth and light of a connection you've missed for so long. How? Go. And he throws you up towards the shaft of light. And as you drift upward, you watch the tree begin to fade. You see his face begin to fade. And you feel the sting of dust and sand against your cheek.
Okay, so Orym has been sitting quiet for a couple of minutes, and eventually pulls out the sending stone. And on the front of the ship, just sitting with his feet dangling off. Hey. Eos bound. Found them. They're killers. Bigger than we thought. Real rough, Dorian. Astros is dead. Glad you're not here. Wish you were anyway.
Oh, Orym. My heart aches that I cannot be there to help you. Find strength. Stay steadfast. Sending you fairer winds. Is this thing on?
You know who's really strong and really great?
Nanamori?
Dorian.
Oh.
Dor. Why haven't we told Dorian what's going on?
I told him a little bit.
Yeah.
Little. I don't know how we'd get him here, but
Maybe.
how we'd get anyone, and also anyone we want to get involved. First, what's the plan?
I don't know.
Not everyone's gonna hop an airship. Not everyone can get there, and then what? You barely know what's going on. We're giving you a 20-second message to brief you and meet us out in a hole.
If we called Dorian and said, we need you, you know he'd be here as fast as he could.
He's far away.
Through a portal or find someone to teleport him.
Does he know you're, sorry, the voice of the Tempest?
He's met her, but she's out
She's
and
under
about.
or something, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that finishes your first day of travel in the skyship. Is there anything else we should do before the day comes to a close?
Yeah, I'll
Eat a cookie.
take out the stone.
You've been really going at that stone.
Orym, that's a cookie.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Takes out the edible. So I'll fix the thing.
Dorian.
Still talking into a cookie. Our jobs are weird.
Update. People we're chasing, unleashing hell in a week. There's a crumb out of my mouth. That's not part of the message. We're headed there now. Odds not good.
You haven't said where.
More tomorrow. Where are you?
You have 5 left. Do.
Tap it there.
Depositors.
Toots.
Let's sign now.
Huzzah.
Orym, with the rest of the Crown Keepers in Taldor, eh? The, Opal's getting a little dark.
Oh, shit.
Little busy at the moment. Wouldn't even know how to get to you.
Do you think these lights are everywhere?
There's an easy way to figure that out.
Oh yes, Dorian cookie.
You gonna eat all that?
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
I have a weird request from the other side of the ocean. Can you see the ley lines? Is your night sky lit up?
Ashton says hi.
Ash says hi. You'll know it if you see it.
Yeah, it's real colorful up here too. I'd take it in and enjoy the display if things weren't so tense at the moment.
What is going on?
Tell Ashton I say hi.
Jordan says hi.
Oh.
Listen, what's going on over here is really bad. Get the group, head underground. Stay there. Till you hear from me again. Miss you.
He responds, I'll see what I can do. There's plenty of places underground, I'm sure. It's a little hairy on this end, too. You take care of yourself. Be careful.
Dorian? Can you hear me? What's the sky look like where you are? Tell me you're okay.
Roll a d100 for me.
53.
53. Similar to how the last one did, the echo begins to feed back on itself again. Do you wish to try and hold on to the stone this time?
Yeah.
You clutch it in your grasp and your whole arm begins to shake as you hear your own voice kind of echoing back and causing more and more the ripples than itself, expanding and expanding loudly, loudly. It almost begins to hurt the inside of your mind for a second. The rest of you don't hear anything. You just watch the stone begin to shake and Orym tensing while clutching it before eventually it fades. She settles in and once more conducts a ritual, a mirror of what you just watched, to create its own mirror once more. As the hair is placed within the waters and it swirls, then swallowed to the depths of the swirl before she pulls forth the surface once more. And there you see, kind of frazzled, kind of chewing on his nails, a young dwarven man with a bit of a flop of brown-red, kind of auburn hair, chin beard that's been unkept and a little heavily grown. You see a dirty, scarred face, sweat on his brow, and a look of concern in his eyes as he kind of sits huddled in a dark space you can't quite make out. He sits and kind of plays absent-mindedly with the compass that hangs around his neck. And just kind of thinks for a second, licks his lips. First time you've seen his face in a little bit, and you almost don't register the tension because you're just so excited to see it.
So excited. But also she just wants to fucking punch him.
Oh,
She's
so-
got like a
so many
little
feelings.
teeny tiny tear just comes down her cheek. Oh.
You kind of sits there for a second, looking off in the distance, and you watch as his tension kind of freezes, and he just kind of gets lost in a thought, or a moment, or a memory, or a worry. You're uncertain. But it's like watching a dog suddenly stare at a plate of cupcakes it can't eat. Just kind of just kind of sitting there before a hand catches his shoulder, a blue hand, and he kind of glances up, gives a nod, grabs the spear and stands up, and you see on the periphery of the vision a man standing familiar to the three of you. Blue of skin, long dark hair that fades to a white. Indeed, next to this dwarven man is your friend, Dorian. Also looking a bit worse for wear.
Fuck? What the fuck? The fuck are you?
That's the bag of dicks!
That's our bag of dicks.
The dwarf?
No, the other one.
Oh,
That's
I
our
don't know
bag.
him.
He's our bag of dicks.
Well, there you go.
The vision fades.
That fucker.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, how does this work?
Do you have something that you would wish to grant me that connects you to this individual?
I don't have anything on me that I have. What do I have on me?
Do you have anything of your brother's?
No.
He's never given you a friendship
Any
bracelet?
keepsakes, anything that would be tethered to them personally.
Piece of clothing they made.
And this is not going to get a hold of Dariax, but sometimes they run together. Dorian, still alive, by the skin of her teeth. Want to talk more. You know where Dariax is?
Roll D100 for me.
Ooh, boy. 1 in a 100 chance here.
Yeah, never use those, do we?
63.
63. As the speech leaves your lips, the final words escape, you feel that kind of staticky vibration feedback within the stone. It kind of shakes in your grasp, and your ears begin to feel that before it fades. You're uncertain if it found its destination, and there's no response.
Thumb the stone for a second.
Do you want me to tell him it?
I really miss Dorian, and sometimes I think that's okay, and sometimes I think it isn't.
Between these multiple truths that have been said,
Okay.
I can call
All
Dorian. Dorian. We're alive. Been to the moon. Going back. Find the Tempest. If I don't get the chance again, I've really missed you.